After much weaker than expected second quarter GDP, China also posted a new record high in youth unemployment for the month of June, now 21.3%, which roughly translates into 1 in every 5 job seekers aged between 16 and 24 who cannot get a job. Now, that's complicating, of course, China's demographic challenge. China has an aging workforce. Its elderly population, aged 65 and older, is expected to double by 2050, which could impact trends at the workplace, obviously. Let's keep talking about this and bring in Andrew Schwedel, partner at Bain Company. He joins us now live. Andrew, good to see you and appreciate your time. We'll get to the old geezers like me in just a bit. But talk to us about the young folks. I mean, record high unemployment. If I'm not mistaken, I think 10 or 11 million kids are going to hit the workforce out of college this year. And with an economy growing at, let's say, 5% a year, there's no guarantee it's going to be able to create enough jobs to absorb these guys. And then there's no small issue of whether or not these guys actually want to work or they want to stay at home with the folks.
Great. Well, thanks for having me. Looking forward to the discussion. And, this is obviously a huge topic for clients of ours and companies that we see around the world. We hear so much the last several years about the war for talent. And really, the world of work has been in turmoil, certainly since the pandemic. And we have all kinds of long-term changes around automation, rise of part-time work, gig work. We have the disruptions from COVID lockdowns in multiple countries around the world. And then, as you noted, in different countries, we have very different pictures right now around unemployment and labor force participation rates by age group.
So what do policymakers and the private sector have to do to unlock the value amongst aging workers? By implication, they are highly experienced workers and the skills that they can provide and what they have to offer.
Yeah, just to give you a little bit of data to kind of put this in perspective, the workforce globally is clearly aging. We project that there will be 150 million new older workers over the next decade. So that's a massive shift. So our advice to business is basically to not wait for the policy, but to put in place targeted interventions and programs, first to understand what motivates older workers. Second, to design an experience that taps into those motivations and keeps them engaged, and then to get the benefits of that diverse, mix of age groups throughout your workforce.